with more DSP stuff. Like, dun dun dun. Apparently, Monster Hunter World and Danganronpa 3 were supposed to be in the Patron's Choice poll, but Phil refused to put them in. He has shit all over Monster Hunter World for months. He actually ended a friendship with someone over this. A friendship he had with someone was ended because of this game. Because of how hard he shit all over it and lied about it. Danganronpa 3 is a game where he would be talking a lot because he'd be doing voice acting, whatever you want to call it. And so, he shut that shit down real quick. He hates those kind of games. I like doing that kind of stuff, like I'm doing visual novel games, and then I start giving them random accents, like, I know we're in Japan, but this guy's gonna have a Texas accent. Easily amused. Next. Patrons are now picking a game for him to ruin. Which game should be the next patron? Oh, crap, this is kind of small for me. Assassin's Creed Rogue, Half-Life 2, The Simpsons Hit and Run, Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, Jak 3, Eternal Darkness on the GameCube, Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, which I don't know why that's allowed, but not Danganronpa 3, A Hat in Time, Nier Automata, B, C, and D campaign runs, Final Fantasy 9. If I was to choose, I would say either Half-Life 2 because he can't crouch jump. He's tried it before in other games and he just can't even do it. Or Final Fantasy 9 because that game would take forever. He'd be playing it for weeks, the same game, and he'd get bored with it and cry about how much he hates it. The rest, I mean, Simpsons Hit and Run be good because he'd probably rage a lot during that. But you can skip some of the missions you can skip if you keep failing at them. And I could see him going, oh, I failed. Oh, I can skip this one now. Skip. What, guys? There's nothing I can do, dude. Broken game mechanics. I had to quit the game. There's nothing I could do, dude. But yeah, just the fact that he left out the 2 games that all of his fans wanted him to play, because he doesn't want to play them. And let's say they do choose Jak 3. He'll go, the detractors came in and rigged the poll for a game they know I don't want to play, so I'm going to do executive decision and play Assassin's Creed Rogue, because that's the game I want to play. Fucking moron. Next. This has nothing to do with the poll, it's just something I thought was funny. So many emotions going through me right now. Tomorrow could make or break my future. Please be there with me and thank you for everything. Empty hero. Dicks are not an emotion. Phil. And yet your Twitter profile pic looks like you can fit about 5 of them in your mouth. Damn, that's a monage. Empty hero. How small is your penis that you can fit 5 of them into one mouth? Did I use this one already? I think I did. I don't care. It's still a funny picture. I love this picture. I was just going through my pictures and I'm like, well, let's see. I just used that one, use that one. Did I use this one? I don't remember. Use it anyways, even if I did, because it's fucking hilarious. Good for a laugh. Anyways, next. This comes from the King of Hate forums. Check it out. Read it and weep. It's pretty funny too. Phil's downward spiral and why there's no light at the end. I've been watching Phil since just before his peak. I found him through his Red Faction Guerrilla playthrough, FYI. But the last few years it's been a downward spiral for him, and I watch maybe 1 or 2 of his videos a month. First part of a big new release, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the reasons for his fall, and why I think there's no way back. Number 1. The first is probably the most obvious. He's completely toxic as a brand. The amount of hate and trolling he gets can only be believed because I've seen it myself, but I think a lot can only be his own fault. Although it possibly is the case that some of these detractors are mentally ill, it's unlikely that there are so many in that category, and most people only really hate or troll a person because they actually deserve it. The fact that Phil is such a unique case for this level of hate can only mean that the target is the problem, otherwise the phenomenon would be seen with others. 2. Phil constantly mixes his private and personal life. Remember, he's not going to post his personal life anymore on Instagram. Immediately post pictures of him and Kat that are probably old from last year and not recent. Talk about a terrible way to run a business, and if I have to explain why, then you're obviously an idiot. 3. Phil is simply lazy and only ever wants to do the minimum work required. This can be seen throughout his entire presence on YouTube, from using a camera pointed at his TV, delaying his transition to live streaming, not bothering to edit anything, doesn't use a green screen, which is a standard now even for casual streamers. And he has one! He has a green screen! It's literally sitting in his garage! He just refuses to set it up. Moron. I love my green screen. My green screen is the coolest. And it's all 3 clicks on OBS. Literally, it's 3 clicks on OBS to set up your green screen effects. Or chroma key, whatever it's called. Hell, he can't even be dust his office, cook his own dinner. Two of the most basic things an adult should be doing. Yeah, have you ever seen pictures of his office? It's more dust than room. It's disgusting. Like, you can't even tell what color the carpet is because it's all dust. He doesn't run his business like a business. There's 2 basic tenets of success in the business world. Keep up with the competition and innovate to exploit new stream of revenue. Phil does neither of these, mainly because he's lazy. He's always behind in the game, and by the time he changes his tactics to catch up, the rest have moved on to the next level, and he's behind all over again. He also never tries to innovate or take any risk. He likes to think he's different to everyone else, but the only reason that's true is because he's the only one doing everything wrong. He uses the Einstein insanity approach to his business, doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. Number 5. The final point in root cause, we use the wrong root, of all his other troubles is that every problem in his life is someone else's fault. And I mean everything. The fact that he lost his job when he was a certified gifted employee, the fact that his views on YouTube went down the toilet despite the fact the site has 1 billion hours of content watched every day and is the second most visited website in the world. If you can't understand when you've made mistakes, then you'll never learn from them. Anyways, I got bored of writing, and I'm sure Phil will shut this thread down soon enough with the usual insults and excuses and ban me, so see ya. Terrible! But all 100% true. Like, all these mistakes DSP has made were his mistakes. He made them. And he refuses to learn from them. He keeps shitting on everyone and everything. Oh, he just lost his friendship. Then a couple days later, oh, now he just pissed off the entire world of Twitch and all that. Oh, now he's pissing on these. Oh, now he's pissing on those people. Oh, he says it's okay to make Holocaust jokes. Oh, you just lost more fans. Or during one of his streams, someone yelled at him like, I think it was a Detroit Become Human because there's a female character in it, and he hates women. He made all these sexist jokes, and like even his own fans line like, hey, buddy, how about you cut out the sexist jokes? And no, play the game. And of course, the fact that he just bans everyone and everything instantly. You don't even have to say anything. You just come in with the wrong name and he bans you. It's like, do I let this guy throw 25, 50, maybe even 75 cents worth of troll cheers? Or do I ban him immediately? Ban. Like, dude. If anyone wants to come to my stream and throw thousands of dollars at me to troll me, do it. Please, even if it's only at 25 cents at a time. Throw 25 cents every 5 minutes. I play for an hour. Hey, I'll take that money. Alright, the next day, play for another hour. You threw 25 cents at me every 5 minutes to troll me. I'll take it. Please. He just doesn't... Like, he's always crying that he needs more money because he's $500,000 in debt. And someone asked me about it, and I actually replied to his comment, but he paid $293,000 from what I understand for his mansion. He still owes $100,000 in the condo, so that's $393,000. He bought a Toyota Corolla, so let's say he owes $17,000 on that. Just round it out to $310,000. No, $410,000. Then he has all that credit card debt because he's maxed out all of his credit cards, paying for everything. And then he pays the minimum balance, so he's just adding on more. And for me, my usual credit card balance on my cards is about $5,000 to $8,000. So let's say he has 10 of them. That's $460,000. And then finally, number 5, taxes. How much he owes on taxes, no one is really sure, but he's crying that he's behind. Oh, I'm going to lose my house. Oh, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose that. I'm going to have to get a job if I lose everything because I got to owe all this taxes. So that's where my $500,000 in debt comes from. Maybe he owes a little less in the house. Maybe he doesn't owe. Maybe he only has 8 credit cards instead of 10 credit cards. But still, I have $5,000 to $10,000 a piece. He has them all maxed out, and he's only making minimum payments, not even enough to cover the interest, and of course the taxes. That's where the $500,000 comes from. So, anyways, like that person commented, I love replying to people. I even reply to the trolls like Trent Lesnar and Xenomorph. Because why do YouTube if you don't want to respond to people, if you don't want to talk to people? Obviously, DSP bans all comments on his YouTube videos, but I don't. I like talking to people, whether they're asking good questions or making very good, long, thought out responses, or even they're just trolling me. I don't care. I like talking to people. One of the reasons why I do this. So yeah, go ahead, people. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.